Hey everyone, Ryan Young, Kama Jiu-Jitsu. I've got a seminar for you. A lot of you have been asking where or how can you learn from Kama Jiu-Jitsu? Well, you can go to one of our seminars, and the next one happens to be Saturday, November 11th. It's coming up quick. It's going to be over at Delaware Jiu-Jitsu, which is actually in Chadds Ford, Pennsylvania, and it's run by Professor Joe Goldberg. Give him a call and reserve your spot. It's not a big studio, it's not a big venue. It's going to run out quick. It's the third or fourth time Professor Dave will be there teaching. So I guarantee you're going to love this one. You're going to learn the invisible jiu-jitsu that we do here at Kama Jiu-Jitsu. But anyway, give Professor Joel a call and we'll get it started for you. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey everyone, Ryan Young, Kama Jiu-Jitsu. All right, so let's cover something today. Being a consistent trainer. Yes, if you expect to have success in anything in life, and Jiu-Jitsu is no exception, you need to train consistently. You need to make it a habit. And that's why going from white to blue is the most difficult belt to do, because we don't get to a point where we are consistent until we earn that blue belt. Because to earn that blue belt, you need to be consistent. If you only train once a week, or if you're one of those people who will train for a few months and then be gone for a few months, it's gonna take you forever to get there. Then that just means that your heart is really not into it, which is fine. I mean, we've all got our life things to do, but jiu-jitsu is one of those things that it's so, I want to say it's complicated, but it's not. It's actually very simple. But what it does is it takes a tremendous amount of discipline to be successful in. You don't have to spend a lot of time training. In fact, I know of a lot of people who spend a lot of time training and they're still no good. You know, they go, why do I train? I train almost every day, 3, 4, 5 days a week. And I train 2 hours a day and I'm still not that good. Or, you know, they may think they're good, but they're really not. I mean, you know, you see what happens when they train with somebody who's been training for a short amount of time and they get torched. It's not the quantity of training. It's a consistency of quality training. Now that's one where if you don't train consistently, then you'll be in trouble as far as your training goes. You know, I've got students that because of their schedules, they come, they go. And the thing is, when you come back, oftentimes it's not really the same as the time that you left. The faces may be different, or the people who you were training with, they've now advanced in rank since you were training with them, and now they're not necessarily your training partners anymore. They're still your friends. I mean, you kind of pick up where you left off relationship-wise, but as far as your training goes, you're no longer peers with them, if that makes sense. When you're training to be successful, and a lot of people are watching our channel because you're looking for other ways to help you become successful in jiu-jitsu. We don't give you techniques because you can get that everywhere, and also because the techniques that we do require a lot of feel to teach it, right? When I'm teaching you, I need to feel your weight here, I need to feel your weight there, you know, put your weight here, put your weight there, and I can't do that on the video. I can show you basic stuff on the video, but I won't be able to get really deep into a lot of the concepts without giving you the feel part of it. But anyway, so a lot of what we do is we cover mindset issues and habits. And one of the habits is to get yourself on a schedule. Block out that time for jiu-jitsu and don't do anything else. If you're committed to it, you have to be committed to it. It's hard to be committed to 10 different things and be good at any one of them. And jiu-jitsu is no exception, because your body has to be engaged in it, but also your mind. With jiu-jitsu, you have to strategize. In order for you to beat your partner, you have to be able to figure out where they're gonna go and try to get them to go where you're gonna go, or figure out what the path of least resistance is for you to be able to force your will onto them, to control them. Be consistent, don't lay off from it. Get yourself on a schedule. Like, if you know that you cannot do possibly 5 days a week, don't walk in there saying you're gonna do 5 days a week. Be more realistic. Just 2 days a week would be good. If you did 2 days a week and you were consistent and you always did it, then you'll do far better than doing 5 days a week for a month and then not coming back for 6, because you've overcommitted yourself to jiu-jitsu so much so where you've neglected other life obligations. So if 2 days a week is what you can commit to 2 days a week and don't deviate from it, and hold to that schedule, right? Try to block out time. You know what's made things better for me in my training is that I have to teach classes and I have to be there at a certain time. If I'm not there, then I'm not being a good instructor. So for me, my life, everything is placed in my various time slots. I know that from 5 p.m. to 8:15 p.m. Monday through Thursday, I will be teaching. There is nothing else that I'm going to be doing. So I'm on the mat on those evenings, Monday through Thursday, as well as I know Monday and Wednesday morning at 11:30 in the morning, I am on the mats. Saturday morning, 8:45, I am on the mats. Sunday morning from 7:30 in the morning until 12 noon, I'm on the mats. So that is consistency in my training, consistency in my teaching, right? So consistency not only works for my training, it also works for my teaching as well. But I'm sure you guys already knew that. It's just that a lot of people are looking for the silver bullet. Show me that special technique that I'll be able to do and I'll be able to get on everybody. That's what everybody's doing with all these new techniques that are coming out. They're looking for that next silver bullet from which they could beat somebody. But a lot of it is predicated on being able to do certain things or having your opponent give you something in order for you to be able to take it. Instead, work on your scheduling. That's a hard part to do. And then get yourself on a system calendar-wise where you can just keep doing it. That's all I got for you. If you have any questions, comment below, and we'll talk to you soon. Happy training. Bye.